Hello guys, welcome once more to the channel. It's Charles here. I'm going to be your tutor for today's lecture, and I'm going to guide you through what's partial fraction. Well, before we dive deep into partial fraction, I would like to tell you some few things about some fractions, that is proper fraction and improper fraction. Well, like as you can see here, we have a fraction here, ax to the power n divided by bx to the power of m. Okay, this is a proper fraction, and it's a proper fraction in this case when this m here, which is the coefficient, so which is the degree of the denominator, when it's greater than the degree of the numerator. And for improper fraction, the degree of the numerator is greater than or equal to the degree of the denominator. Okay. Well, when you have partial fraction, in case of improper fraction, in that case you have to use long division because partial fraction will not be an easy process. Well, let me just take one of the first aspect in partial fraction, which is when we have linear factors. So let me just take a case 1, and this is what we're going to talk about in today's video. When denominator has linear factor. Okay, so we can have an example here: 3x plus 5 divided by x plus 3 into x minus 1. Okay, this particular problem can be approached in two different methods. Well, let's begin with the first. Well, before we start solving, we're going to represent this in this way. We are going to say it's identical to a can be any constant, divided by this first linear factor here, x plus 3 plus b and x minus 1. Well, this is the general form. Now, I want to multiply both sides by the denominator of the values on the left hand side, and doing so we're going to have 3x plus 5 being identical to a into 3x 3x plus 5 identical to a into x minus 1 plus b into x plus 3. Well, this supposes once you multiply here by x plus 3 and x minus 1, remember, you can notice here we have a denominator with x plus 3, so cancel out. Now you have to open the bracket on the right hand side. Ax minus a plus bx plus 3b. Now notice we have coefficient of x here and we have a constant, so we're going to take like terms. So say a coefficient of x, we're going to have a plus b equals to 3, and for constant we are going to have 3b minus a equals to 5. So we solve these two simultaneous equations to have the values of a and b. We add equation 1 and equation 2 to eliminate a. We're going to have 4b equals to 8. It implies that b is equals to 2. We substitute the 2 here. A is equals to 3 minus 2. This implies that a is equals to 1. But this is the first way you can approach this question. So now I'm going to take the second method of approaching this particular problem. So remember we represented it like this: 3x plus 5 divided by x plus 3 remember we represent it like this. So now in this case, if you need to look for the value of a, you are going to take the denominator of a and equate it to 0 and find the value of x. And when you do that, x plus 3 equals to 0. This implies that x, equals to 0. This implies that x is equals to minus 3. So what you do is, you are going to substitute this value of minus 3 here, but you block this x plus 3. You block it. So, doing so, a is going to be equals to 3 into minus 3 plus 5 divided by minus 3 minus 1. This is equals to minus 9 plus 5, that is minus 4, divided by minus 4. This is equals to 1. Notice the same value we had using the previous method. So let's take care of b using the same method. So we have x minus 1 equals to 0. This is equals to 1. So when you substitute in the above by blocking x minus 1, which is one of the linear factors, b is going to be equals to 3 into 1 plus 5 divided by 1 plus 3. This is equals to 8 and 4, which is equals to 2. Okay, so here we are. We have the same results using two different methods. I'm going to take another example. And then I will leave you with two exercises which you're going to solve, and drop your answers in the comments down below, and I will check it before we start with the next lecture. And if you have any problem with the exercise, you can post the problem in the comment section. I'll make sure I check that. So let's take example for today. And the second example, we're going to have one x cubed minus 9x. Well, we need to first simplify this so we can have linear factors. As you will notice, the denominator is not a linear factor. So doing so, we have 1 divided by x into x squared minus 9. And that is a quadratic equation. You can easily solve it by sending 9 to the other side of the equation. So we're now having it equal to 1 divided by x into x minus 3, x plus 3. And when you represent this, it's going to be a on x plus b on x minus 3, c on x plus 3. So I'm going to use just one method to solve this, and leave the second method plus the other two exercises I'm going to give to you as assignment. For you to solve this exercise, then you feel free to post your answers in the comments down below, and also just try and verify if the second method you're going to use and my method, the first method which I'm going to use right now, I'm going to give you the same results. So when x is equal to 0, that's for this value here, for the a, this implies that a is equal to 1 divided by 3 minus 3, 0 minus 3, that's minus 3, 0 plus 3, that's 3, so I'm going to have negative 9 here. So value is minus 1 on 9. When x is equal to 3, this implies that b, in this one I'm going to eliminate this guy here, I want to work with him. B is equals to 1 divided by 3 into 3 plus 3 is equals to 1 divided by 18. And when x is equals to minus 3, for this implies that c is equals to 1 divided by 3 into minus 3 equals to minus 1 on 18. So this implies that, so therefore 1 on a cubed minus 9x is directly to identical to, and on this, minus 1 on 9 x plus 1 on 18 x minus 3 plus minus 1 on 18 x plus 3. And we have it clearly written here. Minus 1 on 9x 1 on 18 x minus 3 Alright guys, that is it for today's problem and today's video. So please, if you enjoyed the video, share with your friends, and please give me likes. Give me a like for the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you can help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Help me out. Okay, thank you very much. Okay guys, before I forget, let me give you the exercise for the first video we show today. That is for today's video. Let me give you the exercise, the questions on your screen. So in total you're going to have 3 exercises. Let me write this clear. So in total you're going to have 3 exercises. Thank you for watching. Please kindly drop a like button. See you in the next video.